Hello my friends and welcome back from Sibiu. Thank you very much for being with me again today with Bogdan, a little walk and a little talk. We're gonna go that way towards downtown Sibiu, central Sibiu. I'm gonna show you some old streets, the way they used to be with a little wall here, now houses. And we're gonna go down to the lower part of the city, the older part of the city. So I'm gonna turn this way, the sign is gonna be behind us. There you go. And we're gonna walk this little narrow passage here. So, what are we gonna talk about today? Or in this video? I made a video earlier today about Trump, Zelensky, Putin. And guess what? Now we have something kind of related to that. The issue is the reaction of the jackals. And it is the reaction of the European instigators. Sikorsky, the Prime Minister of Poland, gets in a little spat with Peter Szijjártó, the Foreign Minister of Hungary. Let me show you here a little bit. This used to be a wall here. It is still a wall, but this is how now they built houses on the other side. That's the lower town. And over there is a little building. If you see the business building, I don't know if you see somewhere over there, that's where my grandfather was director. Anyway, so, smells like something here. Anyway, okay. We have the reaction, as I said, of the Europeans to Putin and Trump meeting in Budapest. The Europeans are upset about it. They want to be at the negotiation table, but they're kicked out. As I said, Peter Szijjártó kicks Sikorsky. Then we have the Prime Minister of Poland, Mr. Tusk, Donald Tusk. And Mr. Donald Tusk, let me show you that. Donald Tusk says that the pressure, come over here, so there you go. That's the Protestant Evangelische Church. The Protestant church in the downtown or center, Sibiu. And we have Mr. Tusk, who says that the pressure needs to be put on Russia, not on Ukraine, to end this war. And I wonder what kind of pressure Poland can put. Oh, they're going to talk with the Americans, hoping that the Americans will put a pressure. Bogdan is going to jump in when I'm going to start using the topics. Like I'm right here in my CC iPad, and I'm focused on, I want to show you that, how beautiful it is. I'm going to stop right here. We're going to stop right here at these little stairs, and then we're going to go and show you the beautiful church over there. All right, so let's sit here a little bit. Stand. There's not a little. And let me bring you the first topic. All right, and always pushka. All right, it works. So, all right, we're gonna start with the first one, which is, who do you think is going to prepare the negotiations in Budapest? Well, it's gonna be Marco Rubio, not the Jewish, I would say, Secretary of State of the United States of America, which is Mr. Witkoff. Remember, Witkoff went to Russia and met Putin, 5 times already? And he's a good negotiator because those guys are very important in this kind of dealing. You know, I mean, bazaar people are always good if you use them at the right position. So it's going to be Marco Rubio, supposedly. I think Marco Rubio wants to do this. Marco Rubio is a guy who obviously is a politician. That door is a politician, and he wants a little bit of media coverage, and he will get it, because if these guys are going to do something really good in Budapest, then guess what? It's going to be Marco Rubio. It's not going to be Witkoff. And Marco Rubio, don't think that he doesn't want to be a president at one point. He wants to be a US president, so he's preparing his career. If something gets right over there, then he can use that in his debates. So it's going to be Rubio, not Witkoff. I'm surprised, but Rubio can, have some medical problems or something in the future. No, this is what the Europeans say. Political nightmare. EU officials slam Trump-Putin summit in Budapest. And you know why? First, a lot of them work for obviously other interests. And then the other thing is they're not invited. They are not invited, and that's a big problem. They don't want to face reality because they're delusional. They think that they still have it, but they don't. It's a political nightmare. For whom exactly? For you guys, of course. They don't want peace to go. I'm gonna try to cross this street right here, go on the other side. I should have walked the other way, but we are coming from a different location. Nevertheless. So, Putin summit in Budapest, a nightmare. And this is the next subject, and we have a Russian general's son was killed in action in Ukraine. Now, this article coming from New Voice of Ukraine celebrates that, and they're very happy about it. Well, I'm going to give it a different interpretation or spin of this, which is, you see, the American politicians try to, I'm going to turn around here so I can show that, they try to shelter their sons and daughters, and they want other people's children to go and die for their idiotic wars. Here you have this guy's Russian general's son killed in Zaporozhye front. Commander of the reconnaissance platoon of the 108th Parachute Assault Regiment of Russia's 7th Air Assault Division, Lieutenant Vasily Mazoyev, was killed in the occupied Zaporozhye Oblast, head of North Ossetia, Sergei Papapap wrote. So, my point is, obviously they think, where are the stairs? Here and there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the other ones. I think there are stairs over there, are they? Yeah. All right, so here are the walls of Sibiu, the Red City. Right there. And we're gonna go down on that little passage. There's some stairs on the right, stairs on the left, and how are they? Jokers on the right, whatever on the left. All right, let's move on here, and we're gonna go down on that. So my point is, these guys at least, they agree to send their children to find. No, it's that stream.
Yes, hi.
All right. Hi. What do you have over there, man?
Yes, I'm
What's
from
that?
Ukraine.
Oh shoot!
No, shit.
So, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You're from Ukraine?
Yeah.
Where from? You too?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here?
I'm tourist.
Tourist?
Yes.
All right. From where?
Germany.
Huh?
Germany.
Okay. You guys are parents?
No.
Nine.
Friends.
Freund.
Yes.
So you're from Ukraine. You're from Germany?
Yes.
Ale.
First time I see they speak English. I'm very interested.
All right. Well, I'm making a video. Actually, I'm live. Not
Yes,
live.
hi.
I'm making a video regarding Ukraine. Actually, I have a channel with 137,000 subscribers.
Oh.
Oh, you like that, huh? Now you owe me
Yes.
money.
Yes, I love money.
Geld. Give me some geld.
Yes.
There you go. You know what? Oh my, look at that fat. That's so fat. Look at that.
На тебе 20
Deutsche
cent.
Mark? No, Deutsche.
Cent.
Cent?
Euro cent.
No, oh, thank you. He's nice. What should I give you back? Not the camera, though. The iPad?
Yeah, we have a special present for you.
All right. Oh my God, it's gonna be that.
Wer gibt dem? Gib ihm.
Dankeschön.
No.
Good Geld. Oh, dollar and lei. I got lei. I got thank you. May I ask your name, or you don't have to say?
Sasha.
Sasha.
Alexander.
Alexander, like my father. Like my father is Sasha. Да. Дякую. Right?
Пожалуйста.
Oh, there you go. Well, maybe we have something in common. Что казалось, маленький? Yeah, you're маленький. Look at you. How short you are. You hurt me. Did you see that? They aggressed me. You like Zelensky? Zelensky?
Zelensky, no.
No good. You're my friend right now, Sasha. What about the other guy, the Vladimir Vladimirovich?
Putin Horanzon.
What's that?
Good guy.
Alright, so it's not like your tvой муди, it's not like that, no? Alright guys, thank you very much. See you later. You can find me on, or you can find this on Emil Kosman. That's my name, Emil Kosman. You find me over there. See ya. Yeah. See ya. Bye bye. Tsuruyuku. All right. Here you go. All right, my friends. As happens with these guys. Sasha. I liked him. He reminded me of me. He gave me money. See? A man of his word. He already deserves more than that. Yeah, he gave me three things. Gave me. Can you hold this, please?
Yeah, for sure. This one? This one, okay.
All right. So he gave me this. I'm going to show you this right there. Geld. This is United States of America. All right. Then they gave me this. This is 20 pfennigs. I think it's euros something. I can't have to turn it the other way. There you go. Right. All right. Not the shade. That's the second one he gave me. And the third one he gave me un leu. I can tell you this kid will not be rich in this life. But maybe he's gonna have integrity. Integrity. Mulțumesc. All right. Пожалуйста. Okay, so here we go here on this little thing. This is the walls. And that's the church down up there somewhere. You can see only the tower. So you come here and say, hey, give me all your women. Yeah, show them to me. Not you, you can go, you can stay. That's how it was in the past. And they say, now here is some piece washer for you, fish. No, you're gonna climb this, huh? Well, that's why we have cannons and shit. All right, man, I like that. Ukrainska, because he's got a little band around his wrist, and he had the colors. Sonejote, is that how is it? Sonejote, how's that? That's the name of the that's how they call their flag or something. Here it is. This is from the 14th century, right? 14th century is what? 1300s, my friends. Okay, where? So this Russian guy sent his son to fight for Mother Russia. Yeah, I know he's a plunderer, he's a bad dude, and so on. But whatever you want to say, that guy was killed. Next one. Let me see. Trippy, Mickey. The EU weighs troops training and border monitoring inside Ukraine. Everything if the Russians allow them. And the Russians will not allow them, but you see, they want to worm themselves in. Let's go here a little bit so they can see the passage stairs. This used to be another entrance into the city, in the town. Up the stairs. Yeah. Up the stairs. You see that over there? That's the door. That used to be a big, thick door. And you have to climb all those stairs. I don't know if there were stairs then. And there is the church. So that's the first defense wall. We're gonna walk this way, and that's gonna get us to the big marketplace in Sibiu, the biggest. Piața... Cum se numește? Cum se numește râul? Cedonia? Nu Cedonia. Cum se numește râul, mă? Cibin. Piața Cibin. Jesus Christ. So we're gonna go to Piața Cibin. He's from Sibiu. Anyway, yeah. And here is an old door right here. And people are... See how tall I am? I'm walking straight. 5'2". All right, so we're gonna walk that way, and I'm gonna make it a live stream from Piața Cibin, the biggest market. I made a video yesterday from Piața marketplace of produce, closer to the new. I mean, in the new town. This is the old town, but this is big. And I'm gonna show you the Râul Cibin, the Cibin River as well. I will do it live. We will do it live. So they want a troop training, and again, Putin is gonna them up, and then what? I'm gonna say they attacked us. Next, Sikorsky and Siharto clash over Poland's refusal to extradite Nordstream sabotage suspect. A little bit of a history here. You know, the Nordstream pipelines were blown up in what, October or something, 2022. We don't know by who, and I think we're not allowed to know by who, because we're gonna get the wrong people. And now they tell us, now they've been telling us it was the Ukrainians, it was the Russians. Well, I think it was the Americans and the Brits, but who they used doesn't really matter. The problem is that was a terrorist attack on a European pipeline that supplied one European NATO member state, Germany, with cheap Russian gas. That's a national security, actually. And they blew it up. They didn't allow that to happen. That is a strategic infrastructure for Germany. Forget about Russia, for Germany. And I'm going to show you how Sikorsky, the MI6 guy from Poland, unfortunately, how he reasons, which is like a weasel that he is. And I'm going to tell you what Peter Szijjártó, the Hungarian fantastic foreign minister, says, and what Sikorsky's answer is. And these guys are hailing Sikorsky's answer like, ha, Sikorsky fucked him up, man. No, I don't think so. And let me read you the holy moly article for you. All right. I have to find it because something happened here. Okay. Let me see, where are we? Right here. I'm going to read it for you without the glasses. Put it on YouTube. There you go. All right. So this is what Szijjártó said. Well, one of these suspects supposedly is in Poland. No, supposedly is in Poland. His name is Zelensky. No, Zelensky. My website was Zelensky. Vladimir, and it was the general, no Kutuzov, an Admiral Kuznetsov, because it's like that aircraft carrier, Kuznetsov. And his name is Zelensky Kuznetsov, and he is currently held in Poland, and Poland doesn't want to extradite him to Germany, who want to prosecute him from blowing up this infrastructure. And this is what Szijjártó said. According to Poland, if you don't like some infrastructure in Europe, you can just blow it up. They essentially given prior approval to terrorist attacks in Europe. Poland not only freed the terrorist, they are glorifying him. This is what the European rule of law has come to. And this guy's, oh, he's an idiot. Let me tell you what Sikorsky says. And Sikorsky says this. No, Peter, my pussy hurts. No, Peter, I'm just adding. When a foreign aggressor bombs your country, you are legally allowed to retaliate by sabotaging the aggressor's ability to finance the war. It's called self-defense. Shalom. You know what I mean? So the point is this. Mr. Sikorsky is right halfway. Why? Well, that pipeline, there also was a supply line for Germany. So it was not only, that was not a Russian pipeline, the Germans had a lot to do with it. But Mr. Sikorsky ignores that fact that a European country, NATO member states, infrastructure, and how do you call it, strategic, asset, obviously, he ignores that, and he calls it self-defense. Okay, then Germany should fucking attack Ukraine. Why? You destroyed our ability to have a life. We have nothing to... So you see, Sikorsky stops halfway. Why? Half truth. And that's the way, I mean, that's one way to make a point. Now, if you think that's right, as I said, it's right to a certain extent, but that pipeline did not belong, and it was not only a Russian thing. That would supply the Germans with gas, cheap gas that they and their poor children will need this winter, and then the other winter, and the other winter, and a lot of them had to be very cold. And well, let's muster some bullshit here. All right, let's go to the next one. And I'm gonna go to...
And regarding the destruction, maybe we should be very sensitive about every asset that is an economical, provides potential economical value to a community. So there is a political decision, and then there is the asset. Nobody prevented Germany to stop buying from Russia.
If they're independent, yeah.
So pretty much the asset could have remained, and because this is an achievement of the civilization, right? Why would you destroy it? Then the political will is, we don't buy from you, but we don't destroy the asset. I think we allow too much the army to destroy physical assets instead of recognizing that political power can decide what asset I use and what asset I'm not using. Why should I destroy it? I never understood that.
They have to destroy Russia's ability to wage the war with a war machine, they say.
You cannot buy, and that's it.
Witkoff pressured Ukraine to hand Donetsk to Russia during Washington, D.C. talks. Witkoff, do you believe that? Do you think that Witkoff, I'm going to analyze it in the way I think it is, and the other way, the way we are supposed to think about it. So Witkoff is the Middle East envoy, the US Middle East envoy, and he, as I said, spoke with Putin, visited Moscow and so on. He's Jewish. He's the Middle East envoy, but nevertheless, whatever it is. So he advised, or he pressured Ukraine, not Ukraine, Zelensky's time, and Zelensky is also Jewish, to hand Donetsk to Russia. Donetsk is Ukrainian, not Israel's yet. But nevertheless, so he pressured. Why would he pressure? I think the way I think it is, he just wants to save Zelensky's skin. Okay, I think that's what it is. Nevertheless, I don't think he thinks of the Russians, and Mr. Witkoff is like, oh my God, I'm Russia's guy, and that's why I pressure the police. So I'm gonna enter, not with you, I'm gonna stop here, I'm gonna make it live, the entrance to the Piazza Cibin market square, where you have produce. It's a big market, big market. I can show you, buddy, with all kind of produce. You start there, and it goes all the way there. I have no intention of buying anything, but maybe. And that gets me to the last topic. Polish Prime Minister, no one should pressure Zelensky over territory. Pressure must be put on Russia. Okay, tough guy. Oh, that's not the last one. The last one is Miss Shushwaka. But nevertheless, so he thinks that the pressure should be put on Russia, not on Ukraine. Not at all. Doesn't it, I don't know, take two to tango? I'm going to tell you about this building here in a second, okay? It's very important. That was a Ladies of the Night building. Something that we like, don't we? All right. And let me show you the last article. Far-right Romanian MEP threatens to break Zelensky's legs. So Ms. Szoszwaka, the Romanian Euro parliamentary guy, whatever she is, she said that if Zelensky is allowed, or they allowed Zelensky to speak in the Romanian parliament, she would break his legs. Well, that's a Romanian expression. It's an expression, like, you know, it's just an expression, right? It's not like she will break his legs, but these guys report like he's going to aggress the poor Zelensky. And this is what she said.
Yeah.
Here's what she said. The Romanian politician made her statement during a meeting of the International Cultural Association Friends of Russia. Oh my God. And this is what she says. If he, Zelensky's time, dares to come to my parliament, I'll break his legs. He must not give a speech in my parliament. Why do I say my parliament? Because Romania's constitution says that we, the members of the parliament, are the representatives of the Romanian people and the only ones who can represent the sovereignty of the Romanian nation. So she's going to break Zelensky's legs. Obviously she can't, but I think she can beat him up if you look at her and you look at him. So let me tell you about this little building. But maybe I can do that during the live show. Should I do that? We're gonna do it in the live show. Unfortunately, the live show is gonna be before this one, because we're gonna start it right now.
Whatever you want.
All right, let me tell you about this building, my friends. So this building was Flașu's building. Flașu was a big businessman in Romania. I don't know if he was Jewish or not. Flașu is not a Romanian name, just so you know. So he had a lot of mistresses, and he built this, and he housed his mistresses, you know. So those apartment buildings in, I don't know, 100 years ago or something. He housed them over there, and then I think they gave them and their daughters, hello, you know who I'm doing hello, right? Their daughters to the whores, who some of them went to America, that I know personally. Also has some property here. So all the ladies of the night, all his mistresses, he rewarded them for all the boo-boo-boo, which is nice, huh? No? I mean,
It's a generous approach.
Generous, yes. So that is Mr. Flașu's. If you go to the Romanian cemetery, you can find Flașu. It might look like nothing for you now, but think of this building 100 years ago. And you can find his
The skyscraper.
the skyscraper of Sibiu right there. But it's nice because if you walk this way, you're gonna see the downtown over there, the center of the town, right there. So this is his location by the market square, and you can find his, how do you call it, kavoma. Then where you die and you have a big building over there. How is that called? Monument? Not monument. Ciao. Hey. Well, anyway, his burial place is big, one of the biggest over there. You can still, I think you can still enter it. I know as a kid, can't tell you. Stay strong, stay smart. Wanna say anything?
No.
Very good. Stay strong, stay smart. Look for the truth and be just.